Good morning, amazing people. This is Sullivan Vakam with Vakam Real Estate, here and back at you for my second rendition of the Market Watch. Again, I'm going to be focusing on Polk County, Dallas, and Warren County. These are areas of service that I'm doing for listings and buying as well. So I wanted to give you a little bit more detailed, as again, last week I gave you a quick information on what we're doing in different segments of the market. Again, I'm going to be focusing today mainly on two pricing areas, which is going to be 100,000, 200, and 201 up to 300,000. That is where I've seen most change happen within just 1 week. I'm going to show you what we did last week. So last week I had showed that we are currently active. Let's see here. Last week we were currently active at about 206 in this price segment. Was 206 active, 376 pending, and sold 1,436. This week we had jumped active properties to 178 to only active and 388 to pending. And of course, normally if things have closed off and it's been less than 6 months, out of 6 months, it's going to drop off. So right now we're at 1,400 within the last 6 months. What I really want to show you here is that this is a very healthy market for sellers, especially in this pricing segment of 100 to 200,000. And the reason why I'm going to show you here is that right now, if this is showing that we've sold 1,400 homes within the last 6 months, and we only have 178 active properties, we are definitely in a shortage when it comes to this pricing segment. 1,400 homes, so within the last 6 months. What I normally would do is we're going to take that 1,400, we're going to divide that by 6 months. So take that, divide by 6. That's going to give us an average of 233 homes sold per month. If that is the case, and we only have 178 on the market, that means we are less than a 1 month supply of homes priced in this segment of 100,000 to 200,000. That is a very, very small amount of inventory. So again, this goes back to sellers who are able to look at this market and say, hey, are we looking to upgrade? Are we looking to downgrade? This is going to put you in a good timing as a seller to put your house on the market and get a very good price for it. As you can see, there are still plenty of buyers for that segment. Again, I'm going to move over to the 201 to 300,000. We're going to be seeing a good change here as well. Not quite as big as this segment, but we still get some. So here I'm showing 634 currently active. And if we go to last week's, there was 650. So there was definitely some movement there. Gives you a difference of around 16 homes. So that, again, is showing that there is movement in this market and people are starting to purchase in it. And again, we'll go back to the same way. The way I would do it is I would take that 1164. I'm going to divide that by 6 months, which is then is going to give us an average about 194 homes consumed on a monthly basis. If that's the case, we're going to be at, in this case, we have 634 that are active, so we're a little bit better here. So the way I would do that, I would take 634. And then I'm going to take that amount and I'm going to divide it by the 194. We have around 3.2 months worth of inventory in that price range in Polk County, Warren, and Dallas County. Again, these are the segment and price ranges that I really wanted to focus on because this is where we're seeing the most action and most movement coming. So again, this is going to be very helpful for sellers who are in these price ranges. Just for the fact that if you plan on upgrading into this price range or this price range, it's going to be favorable for you because obviously there's not as much movement when you're talking about into the 300 to 500K. If we go back from last week, there's actually more active. So if we in this segment of 301 to 400, right, last week there was a total of 641 that were active, and this week's there's 652. That shows you that some houses actually came on the market. And also some went pending. 235 from 235 this week pending, and then 236 last week. Again, things are moving out from being sold in the last 6 months. There wasn't much movement when we talk about the 400 to 500. We're looking at this week was 248. Last week was 247. So we're seeing not much of a difference when you're talking about these, when you get into the higher custom type, custom built homes and homes that are specs that are sitting out there in this price range. And I completely understand, because in this price range, a lot of people are wanting to build or wanting to custom design their own property, which is understandable. But again, we're going to go back here. We're going to focus on this. This is where I really want to focus on, where a lot of people are buying at, and how this is going to benefit you as a seller and also as a buyer. You need to be able to know what's going on in the market and what's going to work best for you. Again, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, allowing me to spread you, to give you some information and spread the word about what's going on in our market. I'm hoping you're getting some use out of this. If there's any other questions you have, I guess I'm low on batteries, so I need to plug in my computer. If there's any other questions that you have or anything else you want me to talk about or go in depth about, please email me, text me, call me. I'll be more than happy to help you. Again, this is Sullivan Bakam with Bakam Real Estate. Have a great day.